My message to Nigerians in South Africa, let me just put this one straight. They are very stupid. When I was leaving, I called my friend. I told him, I'm going to Nigerian consulate with my bag because I'm running for my life. They come to my house. They burn my car. Now, I told this guy, let's go. He said no. Let's go. He said no. On Monday, I was in Nigerian High Commission. My phone rang. They said they killed that guy on 30th.
Every Nigerian that are still there, my message to them, do whatever you can to make sure you come back home.
I'm here to represent Honorable Dr. Abike Dabiri Erewa, Chairman CEO Nigerian Diaspora Commission. So we have some organizations that have been ready to support them financially and ease their reintegration back to the society. The Imo State governor has been paying 1 million naira to the returnees from their state of origin. And NGO2 has promised to empower 50 female returnees too. So we'll try to see how we'll capture their details accurately.
Maybe someone can explain it to me, because this one just don't make sense to me. People are going through a lot. The whole world, they like, everyone in the world can tell you that just right now, South Africa is a dangerous place, right? Sharp. And then you find embassies, like Congolese embassies, who are not taking this thing serious. Why is the Congolese passport taking time to come out? People, they've paid money. And then allegedly they've paid bribes to make this thing go fast. Why are you guys not giving people their passports? Why is it taking time? Even if something is finished, can you not find that thing and make it to be emergency? People, they need their passports. What if someone is sick? What if it's something that is life and death? And again, people, they need to move. People, they need to go somewhere, leave South Africa, make their own ways. Give people passports. Why to give a passport, a paper? Just give it to people. How? Why everything in Africa has to be luxury now to have a passport? Because that is a human right. It's people's rights. Give them the passports. Oh, it's taking now 2 months to 3 months. People, they are not getting the passports. Others, they are sitting there 6 months. They have paid a huge amount. Do you know how hard it is to make that money in South Africa? Do you know how hard? But the people, they are just like, don't give people on time. They have excuses. This is finished. We're still trying to get this. What is that? You guys didn't know when you were taking money from people that these people, they have ordered their passports. Then this number ordered passport, they need this and this and this to make the passport to be complete. And all those money, people, they have to pay the real money, and allegedly they have to pay bribes. And still they don't get their passports. How?
South Africa has rejected Nigeria's request for compensation over businesses and properties abandoned during the recent anti-immigration unrest. The South African government says it will not compensate Nigerians who left behind businesses and properties after returning home during the recent anti-immigration tensions. The response follows Nigeria's announcement that it was documenting abandoned assets as part of plans to seek compensation from Pretoria. Speaking at a government briefing, Minister in the Presidency Khumbudzo Ntshavheni said South Africa could only recognize legally registered businesses and properties. She added that compensation could not be considered without proof that the assets were lawfully owned and operated under South African law. Nigeria's acting High Commissioner to South Africa, Alexander Temitope Ajayi, had earlier said returnees were being asked to document shops, vehicles, and other assets left behind so the government could formally present claims to South African authorities. The move came after hundreds of Nigerians chose voluntary repatriation following weeks of anti-immigration protests and fears for their safety. The disagreement comes as both countries continue diplomatic talks over the protection of foreign nationals, while thousands of migrants from several African countries have already returned home since the unrest began.
This is the rock that is in my house that struck my child. Can you imagine the force needed to get the rock in from the road? Look how far my wall is. This is my window. This is the rock that struck my child. Yes.
Absolute chaos. Unbelievable. I can't believe I'm witnessing something like this. What a shame. This beautiful country is absolutely fucked. Look at the fucking pandemonium. I mean, it's absolutely...
They have to have meetings with Indian community. They need to be part of the things that are happening in South Africa. You must see when Bafana is playing with England, you know, here in Mapita. Indians are wearing the t-shirts for England and Manchester and Arsenal, and we can't accept that. We need to be one country. We need to become one people. We need to use this flag. We need to, even in your heart, if you don't want Bafana to win, at least don't show up. But don't show up in a stadium and wear an England t-shirt against your own country. So why do you want me to be more sensitive and marinate you when you don't care about this country?